Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about how to write your first novel. So the first question you've got to ask yourself is, why write a novel? Now, the key to writing a novel is passion. You have to have passion for an idea, for a character, for something you want to say to the world. And that's the key. Now, it's okay if you say to yourself, I want to write to make money. But the passion has to be there to the extent that if you were to spend a lot of time writing a novel and it didn't sell well and you will say just broke even, you would still regard it as time well spent. Because even for someone who is passionate about something, it's not really a route to making money. But yeah, the key is you need to want to say something, and you need to have something you feel really passionate about. So passionate that you feel that you want to get it out there, out into the environment, out into the world. Okay? That's the first thing. Now the second thing is, a lot of people say they'd like to write a book, but they don't have time. They don't have time to write. Be it for family commitments, work, other reasons. But if you're serious about writing, you'll set aside 1 to 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours a day, every day, or most days anyway, to write. And if you're unable to do that, if your schedule is really busy, then you'll need to get up an hour earlier or go to bed an hour later. So I would suggest devoting 2 hours a day to writing, but if one is all you can manage, that will work as well. Now, when you actually gear up to start writing your first draft, what you need, if you say to yourself, I want to write a novel, that's a good thing, but it's vague, it's very vague. So what you need to create goals that are specific and practical. For example, when I wrote my first novel, Aryan Blue, I wrote 750 words a day. That was my goal. Sometimes I wrote a bit more, but generally 750 words a day. 6 days a week, and I take 1 day off. And I aimed to complete my first draft in 4 months. No, it took 5 months, but yeah, and you'll be able to calculate how much you'll be able to write then. Stephen King, in his book on writing, he suggests beginners should write 1,000 words a day with 1 day off. But I did 750, and it's similar. It just means it'll take a bit longer. But 750 words, that's about 3 pages a day, so it's not actually that much. Now, some people will say, 750 words, 3 pages, I can write a lot more than that every day. And I've no doubt most people can, but I would caution against trying to write constantly or trying to have a very large word count every day, especially when you're starting writing, because what will probably happen, because it happened to me, is you'll write for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, you'll get up a very high word count, and you'll end up just throwing all the stuff up in the air and giving up, deleting the file, going to the pub, because you'll just get frustrated. And as well as that, personally speaking, I find that the quality of my writing declines. Now, first draft, the quality isn't going to be that good anyway, but I find that if you write a large quantity of words a day, the quality begins to tail off as you get mentally more and more tired. Another key thing, very important with writing, is physical activity. We'll say it could be football. Myself, I like fishing. I like to go fishing in Connemara, get out in the fresh air, leave the desk and the laptop behind, basically. It could be walking a dog, it could be just walking your dog, it could be just going for a walk yourself, but just to get out in the fresh air, get away from writing, because it mentally recharges you, and it's healthy, and it's just different, and it will help your writing. Now, sometimes there will be days when you really don't feel like writing, and generally you'll be able to just force yourself to do the 750 words. Occasionally you'll find days where you can't, but you'll manage maybe 300-400 words. And there will be days that, you know, emergencies crop up, or you really don't feel like writing, and then you don't write that day. Now that's okay. You should be gentle with yourself, without procrastinating, but you should be, you know. So if you miss a day, it's not the end of the world, and I would say that the next day, just aim for your 750 words again. Take each day as a new day, because if you start saying, oh, I need to catch up on the 750 I missed yesterday, you're giving yourself 1500 words, and if you miss 2 days, you know, you're going above 2000 words, and you're just making it difficult for yourself. So forget about the day that you didn't write, if that happens, and just start a new 750 words the next day. Okay, and that's it. I hope this short video is of benefit. Please leave any comments below, and thanks for watching.